how these women are expecting random men to protect them when they got 911 at their fingertip. Ma'am, you in an altercation with a stranger who crazy enough to hit you in the face with a brick. What do you think he crazy enough to do to the other men? Your best bet will be to call 911. No, but black women want black men to sacrifice their lives for the community. But when asked, what are black men getting in return? We're still waiting on that answer. What are black men getting in return for protecting black women? Random black women. Come on now. Let's use our common sense when we have this conversation.
Peace. Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H podcast. Wake your glass up. What's going on, y'all? Happy Thursday. Today is October 5th, 2023, the year of our Lord. The time is now 7:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. I apologize for the tardiness. Right when the show started, had an audio issue. I don't know what happened. So it kicked me off Facebook. It was lagging here. I could hear comments coming through. Couldn't see them. Couldn't respond to them. Had to shut everything down. Restart a new live. So make sure you go watch the replay. Make sure you share this. Try to run the likes back up because I don't know how it affected the algorithm with the video falling out. But let's get it started. I am your humble host, Kofa. K-O-F-A. Not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell. This is G.R.O.W.T.H podcast, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. This is where we help men find a positive fuck it. Thank you for everybody being in here tonight. Let me go ahead and make sure you give yourselves a round of applause.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful Lord. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely. And
bring it back on me. Thank you for all being in here. Let's go ahead and get the housekeeping out of the way. You see the Cash App, you see the PayPal on the screen. Also open a super chat, super stickers if you want to donate, help the channel to grow. It does go to the channel. I appreciate you all that donate. Even if you want to donate and you don't have it to give, salute for that. But the way you can help, hit the like button. Take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like button. It's free. If I'm coming down your timeline, you might be a new viewer sticking your head in the door, seeing what's going on. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If I have to earn your subscription, I respect that. I understand it, but I'm going to keep on cooking over here. So you might as well go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But do hit that like button because it's free. Take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like and subscribe button. Don't be afraid to share it as well. But I think we got all the housekeeping out the way. Let me slide over to the comments. JC back in here. JC, I saw your comment right when I was getting kicked off the other video. I don't know what happened to the audio. It kept reading like 3 different mics. I don't know what happened, bro. But appreciate you being in here. Salute to you, brother. He said,
man down,
let's get it.
Man down. Mama, there goes that man.
JB, the melanated Ronin, says, Kofa, we in here. Black women strong and independent, right? They can protect themselves, can't they? We about to find out, good brother. Mona D in the building. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl.
Appreciate you being in here. She says, hey, Kofa and everyone. Yes, ma'am. Like, share, subscribe, and share. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yep, I appreciate that, sis.
Got it. Hotter than fish grease.
And congratulations to you, Mona. I was on that live. I think it was last week, trying to get my mic right so y'all can see Kobe. Bam, I think we good. I was on that live last week when you hit 2,000, sis. So salute to you for that.
Got it. Hotter than fish grease.
Mona been over there cooking. For those that don't know, y'all want quality content from a sister, make sure y'all slide over to Mona D. Mona, go ahead, drop your link in the chat. JC, you as well. JB, if you have a channel, don't be afraid to drop your link in the chat as well. But we're going to get into this conversation. So again, why am I talking about this again? It's not a hot topic. It's not in the news right now. That's the fucking problem. This is why I want to talk about it, because it's not in the news. You saw Chantel Simone, salute to that, sis.
You go, girl.
You saw sis when she was on there saying black men keep asking what do they get. Oftentimes, what do we get? A bullet to the dome, a knife to the gut. We usually lose our lives, get maimed, hurt, locked up somehow when we're in the pursuit of trying to be these white knights, do the quote unquote right thing and protect black women. Now we're going to hear from black women who have some pushback against that, against why they understand why brothers aren't helping. And we're going to look at some a couple of cases where a couple of brothers just didn't make it. I always say it. Unfortunately, one of the main ones, apparently, it happened back in May of this year, and it wasn't some big story. It didn't make its rounds on socials. I just found out about it like a couple of days ago, only because an actual story happened here in Atlanta where a brother actually caught a bullet in his head trying to help another sister, right? And then he catches a bullet. I saw that news and I was like, man, this is the stuff I'm talking about. So I went to the news channel's social media, started looking for the little report so I could download it, bring it here for the video or whatnot. And then I came across this other story. So it's just interesting to me. Again, this is why I bring this shit up. A lot of people like, you beating a dead horse. Ain't nothing even going on. Nothing. What happened? They looking for a celebrity again. Head on a swivel. Why are you beating a dead horse? Why are you talking about this again? Because it needs to be talked about until it's rectified. Yes, I believe in protecting black women, but I got to ask, what do black men get on the backside? And usually we get hurt, maimed some way, and nobody cares. You see the way everybody acted a complete fool over a lie about a brick to the face. Over a lie. She made her money, dipped off. I don't think there's any type of legal charges pending. And now the story then just fizzled out. Now all of a sudden lately we've been talking about these celebrity divorces and things like that. Hell, I just got through talking about Ebony K last night. But this is one of the topics that I'm more so leaning toward, and it kind of pissed me off because I try to have these conversations on Facebook, because a lot of times I'm going back and forth with people on Facebook about my opinions about shit. That's the group that thinks Kofa hates black women, for those that don't know. But I tried to link it here and to Facebook and YouTube. Then I kept having issues. So fuck Facebook. I won't be using them motherfuckers no more. I'm gonna stick with my YouTube family. We gonna keep on cooking. And I guess I'll keep arguing with some of these silly motherfuckers as my channel continues to grow. That's how I know it, because I'm getting consistent trolls on social media.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
Let me go ahead and slide. What we say? KP from KC in the building. He says, By thought insurance, I got you covered for $69.99 for my lowest policy. It's depending on how much street activity she participate in. All right, bro, I got you. We might have to start getting some of that goddamn thought insurance.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
Salute. Mona says, thank you for the support. Always, sis. You always rocking over here. I appreciate it. I just hope we all keep growing, man. Like this shit is exciting to me. Broken Traditions hit like 4K. I think it's above 4K. I just hit 1,500 like yesterday. So we all slowly continue this growth together. I can't wait till we can do like a big ass panel, but like in person. That shit is gonna be dope, Mona. Let's keep on going. Mona says, please check out my channel where I provide my perspective on trending topics, marriage, family, relationships, and more here on YouTube. And you can see it right there, YouTube/Mona D. Appreciate that. And KP right back in here, he says, Dame fouled today. Damian Lillard, Portland Trailblazers. Yep, he did foul today. I wonder what happened. Somebody made a joke, KP. They was like, his wife was prepared for Miami, but she wasn't prepared for Milwaukee.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
They say sis don't want to go in that damn cold. I feel you. Let's keep on going. Mona says, congrats, Kofa. I appreciate it, sis. All right, we caught up on the comments. We caught up on the housekeeping and why I'm doing this topic tonight. So let's go ahead and get into it with the first video. Here's a lady talking about how she believes only her husband should protect her, and she doesn't want him to lose his life trying to protect y'all stank asses. Uh-oh.
I've been hearing a lot of talk that men aren't protecting women anymore. And that's because men aren't supposed to protect women. A man is supposed to protect a woman.
What do you mean by that?
Now, if you want to be strong and independent and not have a husband there and have a man's protection, be under a man's covering, that is your problem. My husband signed up to protect me, not you. He signed up to protect me and the children. He is not jumping in front of a bullet he is not putting himself in danger to make sure you are okay, so he could possibly lose his life and leave me alone with the kids. That would never occur to him. So I'm sorry. Why don't you pick a husband, get the protection you feel you deserve so badly, and solve your own problem? Because it's not my husband's.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Y'all heard, sis. Now, what she said was so, again, I like to point out those little nuggets. A man is supposed to protect a woman. Men aren't supposed to protect women. Sisters, where is your covering? I know, then we go down the rabbit hole, mass incarceration, and these men aren't doing what they're supposed to do financially. It's crazy. They always go to the lowest tier. It's so many sisters out here. Y'all so goddamn concerned with the brothers that are locked up, but the brothers that are free and doing the right thing in front of you, you don't give a fuck about until the wrong pookie that you done chose whoop your ass. Then all of a sudden we supposed to swoop in, correct that brother, correct you at that moment, just so you can be like, he learned his lesson, and go right back to that same fuck ass boy.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
We know how that goes. Let me get to the comments real quick, and then we're gonna keep on rolling. Mona says, shout out to my girl Gail. Yeah, I haven't seen Gail tonight in a minute. Not in here, but I've seen her in other chats, and we speak there. Mona D is a married woman. She says, get your own man.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
KP says the thought bots on their own, correct. And Mona, on top of that, she says, get your own man. I'm not volunteering mine. They got a family together. And as the sister that was married there in the video alluded to, that thought wouldn't even cross her husband's mind to go ahead and gamble with his life to leave her with the kids by themselves for trying to go help one of these thought pockets out here. And not saying that women don't deserve it, but we're going to get into the why in a little bit. Let's keep on cooking. Where we at? So that's that lady. Now we're going to talk about the story that kind of got me going down the rabbit hole with this stuff this week. Because before it was the chick talking about she got hit with a brick and all those fucking lies. But now we're going to get into the story that actually broke here in Atlanta. I believe it was last week. And this is what happened to this brother.
Loved ones say doctors rushed him into surgery Monday night after someone shot him from a car on Westlake Avenue in southwest Atlanta near the MARTA station. Family members say seconds before, he lent his phone to a woman who was just assaulted.
Being the warm, kind-hearted person that Derek is, he didn't hesitate to pull out his phone to hand it to her when a car drove by and shot him in the head.
Police haven't released any footage of that car. Medics rushed Watson to Grady, where his family says doctors took him right into surgery. The bullet lodged in his brain.
My mind is kind of spinning right now to the point I probably can't return back to school right now.
His daughter Deja goes to school at Albany State. She raced back to Atlanta after she found out what happened to her dad.
And that's the news report that I found. I tried to go find it some more. Y'all give me a second. I'm still looking. But y'all see that. All he did was loan his phone to a woman that he said that he saw assaulted. He lends the phone so she can call for help. The other crazy ass dude drives by and lets off a round, and he catches one in the head. I keep saying it. People act like I'm lying and making this stuff up. When other black men say this stuff, they act like we're lying and making stuff up. And then when it hits the news and it's damn near like a trampoline. Hits the news and bounces away. How long do we talk about Brickface? Still mentioning her as an example of what could possibly happen. And then when we find out it's a lie, there's no big ass pushback other than from the men. A lot of times you got the sisters like, salute to Mona D. Appreciate you being in here. Take heed to the message. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl!
Go ahead and drop the link to your channel while you're in here, sis. I appreciate you always supporting. But we got solid sisters like Mona D. Take heed to the message. Just solid women that'll be like, these heifers out here fucking crazy.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
And then the men get caught up because these two sisters got sons. It's a lot of other women out here that got sons as well. But guess what? They would like to see their son be this hero. Remember the sister earlier this year in Chicago? Her son was deemed a hero because he killed a black man, and that brother didn't have to assault that woman like that. But that young man is going to have to live with the fact that he squeezed the trigger on somebody, that he took a life. All because his mama, and it boiled down to it a lot of times, sisters, can't shut the fuck up. You got to have the last word. You do all that jaw jacking back and forth. Trust me, when there's men around and we see a man out of pocket, we're going to help. We can sit up here and pretend we're not to talk this shit on the internet. We're going to help. We're going to tell brother cool out at the least. But when we see your ass giving as good as you quote unquote getting, you throwing shit, tearing up a store, getting all loud, talking about how you going to whoop his ass, how you going to get somebody to whoop his ass, do something to him, we hands off. And then when that man start molly-whopping your ass, then all of a sudden the camera phones come out, and then everybody want to talk about, look at all these black men standing around not doing nothing. That's when it's at its peak. Nobody saw them brothers try to calm that shit down, de-escalate that shit initially, and the black woman just turning up. We all done seen it. We've all seen it. We done seen it in our family. We seen it at family functions. So you gonna tell me these women ain't acting a fucking fool in public when they think they gonna have some backup and some help? Let's keep on going. Appreciate you being in here again. Take heed to the message. No Smoke TV. Appreciate you being in here. Says salute to the family.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
Oh, she says Gail Nielsen, the woman from the clip. Both my Gails. Oh, when you talking about, I thought you were talking about Gail at night. Let me see. JC says, fuck that. I'm not doing it. JC got to live for his kids and his grandbabies. Brothers actually have things to live for. And I think this idea that black men don't protect black women is rooted in black men aren't worth anything. That we don't have personal shit going on. We don't have families that we taking care of. Especially for brothers like JC or myself that are single or not married. JC, I don't think you're married. Me and JC that ain't married, brothers like us. People like, okay, so why the fuck you not doing it? What they expect us to be Batman, just show up at the right time, just happen to be there. Just so you can choose to go back with the same type of men that assault you. And let's talk about that real quick. The majority of women that are assaulted, again, I think I said it earlier this week, it's not some man lurking in the shadows. It's not this what's the guy named Myron from Players Club. It's not the dorky guy following you home, making sure you get home safe every night. That's not him. The guys that are assaulting women are usually someone they know. I've said it before. Friend, boyfriend, husband is usually somebody you know. So that's somebody that you know their character and you chose to stay with them. And then when you talk to them, how long it's been going on? It's been going on for years. So you can't say, I didn't know. And then you preach on the internet how strong, independent, powerful you are and how you run shit. Especially in the black community. But you're afraid to leave that man. Make that shit make sense. Once again, ladies, y'all gonna have to hold this one.
This is letter L. Upper and lowercase letter L.
Bring it back on me. Let's keep on rolling, then we're gonna keep on rolling with the content. Let me see. I think we all caught up. Felicia in the building. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl.
Yep, Molly Wop. Let's keep on going. Everybody speaking. I love it. JC says, Kofa, remember me telling you I tried to save 2 chicks and ended up fighting. God damn it, JC, I did forget about that. JC says, Kofa, remember me telling you I tried to save 2 chicks and ended up fighting both of them, him and her. No, sir.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
JC says, single. Yes, sir, salute. KP says, since slavery, black men have been deemed disposable.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
And that shit is so sad. Gail, we done spoke you up. You're going to live 1,000 years, Shawty.
You go, girl.
Mona says she was missing one of her Gails. I thought she was talking about you. So your ears must have been burning. Glad to see you in here. It's been a minute. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Gail at Night. She is a internet sleuth extraordinaire, a moderator extraordinaire here on YouTube. A lot of these channels have grown just because she keeps things flowing. Gail, I thank you, sis. Roll Tide. Let's keep on going. But now we're going to keep rolling with this protection thing. So you had a woman say, you know, she's not lending her husband. I just showed you a story of a guy losing his life. Simply, he didn't fight anybody, just helping. And I'm not blaming the woman for that. I want to be clear. I'm not blaming her for that. But the guy she was just in this tussle with, he saw this other guy trying to help her. So he gives her his phone so she can call the police from just being assaulted. The guy that did the assault allegedly drives by and shoots the other guy in the head. And they still looking for this fucker. These are things that men have to consider that women aren't thinking about because they're just in their space of, I just got assaulted. Then when the conversation happens, people tell men, you know what? You're not a woman. You don't know how she feels at that moment. I gotta take everybody in consideration, not just her, but my fucking family back home. Nobody cares about that. We're gonna get into it in a little bit. Let's keep on running. Matter of fact, go ahead and roll into that story now.
Local 10 is speaking with the girlfriend of the hero who tried to stop an attack on a woman at a Lauderdale Lakes Walmart and was shot and killed.
Meanwhile, the suspect who worked at that store faced a judge today. Local 10's Sanella Sabovic is live with our exclusive interview. Sanella.
Thierry Bastien was inside this Lauderdale Lakes Walmart when he saw a man beating up a woman. He raced in to help her out. He was killed for doing that right in front of his own family. Their lives have forever been changed now. This infant baby boy will now never get to know who his father was.
It's the songs that plays back in your head. It's the whole scene that plays back in your head.
It was supposed to be a simple shopping trip that changed Makia Ford's life forever. She watched her boyfriend, an infant baby's father, Thierry Bastien, get shot 6 times.
In the front of the baby and in the front of my kids and in the front of me. That's something I'm never, ever going to get over for the rest of my life.
Ford says she and Bastien witnessed a man beating up a woman inside this Lauderdale Lakes Walmart. No one tried to help the woman out, and Ford says Bastien came to her aid.
When he threw her down and he started punching on her is when he ran off to go help her, and I pulled him back and I told him to don't go. And he said he...
Pause it right there. He with his old lady and his baby at Walmart, which everybody has touched. He's waiting, not necessarily waiting, but I'm sure everybody else is looking. Nobody goes to render aid until that man actually starts wailing on this woman closed fist. He's probably thinking of his mother, his old lady, his sister, whoever, the women in our family. That's who, like, not mine, not in front of me. Makes a V line to go help this woman. She tries to pull him back. She's thinking about the baby. She's thinking about their family at that point. Remember, the other woman that I just played just said that my husband wouldn't even think about that. So that's probably something that they discussed. Don't go try to help one of these other crazy ass bitches out here and leave me raising these kids alone. I'll never forgive you. I'm just making up a scenario, that other video I played. But this woman tried to stop him, and look what it says at the bottom. He said he was just going to help. Let's keep on rolling.
Just going to help.
Bastien and the alleged shooter, a Walmart employee who was off the clock, Tyrone Sterling, tussled, and investigators say Sterling shot him. Ford pleading with the shooter after the first shot to spare her boyfriend's life.
I had the baby in my hand. I was like, no, please, even it's for the baby, even it's for the baby. And he just stand over him and he just shot him.
Sterling was arrested Tuesday night and appeared in bond court today, where he was denied bond.
Sir, you're charged with murder while engaging in certain felony offense.
For Ford, it won't bring the love of her life back, who she says was an amazing father.
He was really all about his family, working and taking care of his family. And you just took that away from us. And that's not fair. It's not fair to the kids. And it's not fair to me having a big heart that he went down as a hero, but it's sad.
Sad indeed, and he did go down as a hero. The family has established a GoFundMe link to help pay for funeral expenses. If you'd like to assist, you can find all of that information on our website, local10.com. For now, that's the very latest here out of Lauderdale Lakes. Sanella Sabovic, Local 10 News.
It is just so heartbreaking. Okay, thanks a lot.
Bring it back on me. Simply trying to help. Turn down these lights on. Simply trying to help somebody else. when this woman was actually in need. What do you say to that? The man left behind an old lady and his baby. But black men don't help, black men don't protect, black men don't support. We constantly hear this bullshit all the time online. And then when we do, it's damn near mute mouth. Don't worry, I got the article up. We'll look at the GoFundMe in a second. Cause that ass broad, that lying ass broad with that damn brick can get 30, 40,000, however the fuck much she got behind lying, and ain't nobody said shit. And I at least want to put it out there, and hopefully somebody can go donate $10 something, especially for the baby, because the baby too young to even know. Let me slide over here to the comments, man. This is why I'm doing it, because nobody even talks about this, because this happened back in May. I'm just now finding out, so I'm trying to bring it to y'all. Maybe y'all knew about it. I don't know, but I didn't. The guy here in Atlanta at the bus stop, the guy shot in the head. That was like a week ago. That was on September 25th, 26th, like a week and a half ago. So this shit happens on a regular, but don't nobody say shit, because it's black men helping. We got to keep this fucked up ass image. And the shit that pisses me the fuck off a lot of times with the women, these are the guys y'all fucking. The dudes that are beating your ass are the guys you're fucking. These are the guys you procreate with. Then this other woman has a solid man that she's procreated, started a fucking family with. And to even make it stick even harder, that's how you know he was a solid ass man. Because if he was willing to help a fucking stranger, you can only imagine the mountains he has moved for his family. So y'all jealous ass bitches, y'all bitch made ass niggas that's running off at the mouth about black men don't protect. Y'all running away because you got a fucking passport. God damn it, gotta play JC grandbaby.
Fuck you and your family, bitch!
All that stupid ass shit y'all talking.
Whatever it is that you and your friends do, please do it somewhere else.
It just amazes me. And maybe it's because of my fucking memory. I just have a memory like that. I know from panel to panel, night to night, podcast to podcast, the conversation will totally switch on protection for black women. Either a nigga's supposed to lay down his life or he need to mind his motherfucking business. Can't nobody make you hoes happy. And when I say you hoes, I'm not just talking about the women, because a lot of y'all bitch made ass niggas out there on the internet too. Don't worry, I'm gonna be coming for next soon. I'm not the one to engage in little petty ass beefs, but I do not like a liar. And I'm seeing too many goddamn men lying for likes. Lying because of some pussy in the room. And they got a microphone and a big ass platform. Don't worry about it. Kofa got it. I see your hoe ass. And I'ma stand on that word, because I know I'm gonna see some of y'all bitch ass niggas in the future. Because you got to come to Atlanta. Let's keep on going. And no, that's not a threat. I just want you to know the shit that I'm saying about certain people here, and I ain't gonna put no motherfucking address on it until it's time. The shit that I'm saying here will be said to your face. I gotta go ahead and say it now while I got, let me scroll over, 14 fucking people watching. Because when that day comes and I got 1,400 people watching, I can refer back to this fucking video. I'm so sick of you motherfuckers getting on this bitch line, talking shit about black men. This is why we came up with the fucking hoodie. Stop fucking lying on us. And then a lot of the niggas out here want to hold other brothers accountable. Your bitch ass don't do shit. Don't donate. Don't help anybody out outside of your immediate family. And then when the conversation is a man helping his goddamn wife or his children, his immediate family, and nobody else, then he all types of scary ass punks because he don't want to protect black women. You bitch made ass nigga. Don't worry about it. Y'all time coming. Let me get back to these comments before we keep on rolling. Let me scroll up. Let me see where we at. Yep. Gail says, please be sure to click the like button. Thank you, sis. She says, make sure you follow my Instagram. Yes. Gail, you missed it. I tried to come on here before this week. I was connecting it with Facebook. For whatever reason, there's always some glitch. It was smooth the first 2 days. It was smooth Monday and Tuesday. Hell, I've been live for all day, every day this damn week. Damn. Salute to me.
Hotter than fish grease.
Goddamn.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
I forgot I went live last night. Shit. So I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It was smooth. Got on today to connect YouTube and Facebook. Boom. Immediate audio problem. And I went live on YouTube. YouTube pushed through. Facebook was the issue. So because Facebook was the issue, it froze up my whole damn live. I could hear the comments coming in on the initial live, but I couldn't see them. I couldn't respond to them. I could hear them dropping in on the program, but I had to start a whole nother live with just YouTube. So Gail, I appreciate you dropping that Instagram because fuck Facebook. Let's keep on going. Take Heed says facts and sad at the same time. Yes, Gail, I think y'all laughing at the little girl. KP says black women primarily believe we are disposable except a minority. Many of our sisters practice white supremacy. It's a harsh truth. Salute to the good black women. Salute to y'all. Yes. Let me keep on going. JC says, salute to Take Heed. I'll be watching and listening to you. Ear hustling. Love your content. Salute to all y'all. Yes, Gail, you are more than welcome as always, sis. There you go. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Gail at night. Gail, I'm gonna go ahead and put some pressure on you, put that crown on you a little bit more, since you got to come out with more content, because you remind me of Pink Book lessons that shows her face. I'm gonna put it like that. You, Pink Book, Mona D, Take Heed, y'all be holding these bras' feet to the fire, and I thank you for it. I just want to see more content. I know you be helping everybody else out, and I know you be doing the research, because you know we done sat on the phone a couple of hours a couple of times, so I know you be putting in the work. I want to see the fruition of that work. I want you to keep on cooking, sis. Hell, I think you got more subscribers than me, so I know you can easily hit 50. I know you can hit 50K if you were just running that shit a week, man. We gonna talk, Gail. Let's keep on going. Take Heed says, wow, yep, it's sad. Another brother helping another stranger, another strange woman. Shit goes left. Darkness is spreading. Darkness says, my duty is to protect my wife and son. I am not sticking my neck out for a random. Big facts, bro.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
JC says, these are the stories that the women against this movement never tell.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
We just part of the, do you know how many times I get joked on about the Little Rascals? They were like, you and them men in your woman he-man haters club. Sisters, we love you. Queens, we love you. Y'all regular ass, where my goddamn
ho ho ho
green giant. Fuck y'all. Let's keep on going. Yes, RP to Theory. I got the article up. I'm trying to make sure I bring up his his GoFundMe before we're gone. Bam, there you go. And if Gail put it up there and I put it up there, then it's real, because I know Gail does her research. Again, we didn't have these conversations. So Gail says, please support Makia Ford and family who lost their husband/father. Bam, bam, bam. There it goes. Appreciate you, Gail. Kill Hall in the building.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
What does Kill say? Kill says, I will protect my mom, my future wife, and my 2 daughters. Everyone else, I'll call 911. Brothers, you only have one life. It's yours. Think about it. Salute, Brother Kofa. Appreciate you, good bro. That seems to be the sentiment. Just think about it, dog. You have one life.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Take Heed says, I asked my king about when the bricklayer came out with her fake story. He gave me the best answer. He said, I love you and my kids, and I need to be here. I will call the police from my car.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Salute to King, take heed. Salute to the hubby, take heed. For real, for real. JC says, yep. I know JC laughing at that little girl. I'm telling y'all, that's JC grandbaby. Take heed says, facts, they always make black men look like monsters. And it's crazy that there's so many sisters do that until it's their son. Then we gotta talk about Black Lives Matter. Then you got black women on TV crying like, I don't want my son looked at as a grown man when he's only 12 years old and he's harassed. Because that's how mothers tend to keep looking at their sons. They still think they're children when they grown ass men. And the rest of the world now sees them as a monster, which you participated in. Let me explain something, y'all. A lot of people think we're talking about all women when we're talking about a lot of these topics. So they think that they're quick to tell us, well, you got a daughter. I don't see my daughter like that. I don't see my mother, my sisters like that. I don't see a lot of the sisters, the AKA the randoms. I don't see like y'all like that until you act like that. I'm just calling out behaviors. So when people assume that we're talking about all women, that lets me know how many women you know that act like the behaviors that I'm describing.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Let's keep on going. Where we at? Bam, there we go. Gail says, Theory lost his life protecting a black woman who wasn't his wife or related to him. His GoFundMe is barely at 30,000, but Rhoda Line ass came in and garnered over 30K in less than 48 hours. Shaking my head.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Matter of fact, can you do me a favor, Gail? Can you pull his GoFundMe and drop that in the chat for me? Because I got the article up, but I know we done watched the video article, so I don't want to belabor the point with it. If you could find that real quick and drop it in there for me, and then we can pull it up. What we see? KP says, yep. Take heed says, facts. Mona D says, yep. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Mona D, I don't even know what I said. Y'all know I'll be blacking out sometimes. But y'all notice I ain't even got the toothpick in tonight, man. I was sitting here before we cranked up drinking tea. I'm trying to relax a little bit. Y'all excuse me. This is water. Trying to do better. Trying to drink a little bit lighter. This was my tea, but it started getting cool on me. I was up here trying to get some stuff straight in my stream. I still ended up struggle streaming right from the beginning. So thank y'all for rocking with me. I promise you're gonna get back to the content. Make sure we keep on going. Oh, hold on. Let me get this real quick. JC says he subbed to Gail. Good job, JC. Gail is solid. She is a solid sister. Mo on the go in the building. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl!
Mo says, not walking into the P word. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, folks. Ain't no telling what I said. But again, y'all notice I ain't even got the toothpick in tonight. Let me see. Gail with the merch. I appreciate you, sis. Take heed says, all right now, preach. I got you, sis. I gotta add that church organ back too. Let me keep on going. Mo says live all October. So far, but not tomorrow night. Maybe, big ass maybe over the weekend, maybe. But I'll definitely see y'all Monday. But I'm gonna be chopping up the videos from this week, just dropping them. Just let them play in the background. That's all I ask for the little 8-minute videos I'm gonna drop. Let them play in the background, share those, because I know people don't like a lot of long form content a lot of time. Hell, I got homeboys be like, man, your videos be too long for me. Again, grown folks, we got to get back to some attention span. But I got to get better as a YouTuber to hold your attention span the whole hour, 2 hours. So when I drop up these little chopped up videos, make sure y'all sharing for me. Let me keep on going. Mona says, ooh, we work, Kofa. Y'all crazy as hell. Let me keep on going. She says, I see you on TLA too. Yep, Gail be cooking. Sisters in the chat, y'all better unite, form Voltron. Y'all got a lot of opinions. Y'all solid sisters. If y'all fucking with my crazy ass on a regular basis, I know y'all on the same page. So y'all go ahead and link up on the back channels. Keep on going. Mona D says, you're welcome. As long as they keep doing the food, I'll be talking about it. Yep. Where we at? Mona D says Felicia might as well. There's wait a minute, I missed something. I'm gonna let y'all have it. I'm gonna let the ladies in there cooking. I'm gonna let y'all talk. Let's get back to this. No, it was turmeric. It was turmeric tea. Felicia. But yep, let's keep on going. There we go. Malika, there we go. That's it. I forgot they didn't have the same name. I don't think they were married, but that's still his old lady. That's still a bond. Let me say something about that too. People, we preach about marriage in here. Yes, I agree with it. But when y'all got that bond and y'all actually there with that baby and the last names don't match, bro, that's still your old lady. That's still your wife. For all intents and purposes. If you're doing the right thing, that's where you go home to. That's where your family at. That's still your wife. Now, I would rather you go down the aisle. Again, I've been there. I've called women that the 2 women I told you I was in love with and all that, they were my wife when I spoke about them because I knew where I wanted to go. Didn't work out like that. Then I fucked around and got a passport.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
So we're going to keep on going. But with that, let me bring that back up. Y'all make sure y'all go to the GoFundMe. This is for Brother Theory that lost his life at Walmart, protecting this random woman. And the guy, I don't know if y'all noticed, just he looked like he didn't even care that he took this woman's husband, this child's father, shooting him 6 times. He shot him once, got him off of him, and then stood over him and dropped 5 more into him. And act like he didn't even care. Let's go ahead. Let me see. JT in the building. What's going on, bro? He said, salute, Kofa. I appreciate you being in here, good brother. Man, I got so much homework I got to catch up on that cloud security. BT in here. He says, my bad, I'm late, y'all. Please forgive me for my sins. You are absolved, sir. Yep, Mo says, call 911. That's the best thing, because his wife tried to pull him back, and he said, I just want to help. Because a lot of times, brothers will black out, throw on that cape, that white knight, don't think that shit can happen to them until it does. Let me keep on going with the content. Now that we caught up, Gail, I really appreciate you dropping that link. I got to go back and edit this, and I'll make sure I drop it in the description as well. And if y'all can, go donate something. I know I am tonight, because again, I just really found out about the story preparing for this show, and it's just sad, man. It's 2 brothers that it's one struggling for his life. Let me say that. I don't know if y'all caught that in the news article. The brother here in Atlanta that caught the bullet in the head, he's struggling. I don't know where it's at. I tried to look for an updated article right before the show, but I couldn't find one. So I'll try to circle back because I want to keep these brothers' names out here. I want to keep this part of the story in the face of the public because nobody's really talking about it. Again, I'm a small channel. I realize that. But I want it set in stone, written in blood, written on the walls, that we got these brothers' names out here that damn near either sacrificed their life or almost lost their life. Or in the case of this brother here in Atlanta, I'm gonna get to his name in a second, is fighting for his life for trying to help a black woman. But this painting the picture of it's the majority of us out here harming black women, it's not true. It's just not true. But we got to keep up with the narrative, and they're going to keep pumping out the content for the brothers that are doing that. I remember I was going back and forth with a brother. He was saying black women are the most powerful beings on earth. I was like, oh, so they don't need protection, right? So we kind of went back and forth about protection. Showed him a video of this chick beating up her grandmama. He was like, ha, ha, ha. That video doesn't prove anything. You went and got the lowest tier of the black women. But they always use the lowest tier of black men. Nobody bats an eye. That becomes our image. And then when we have a Kevin Samuels, a Beautiful Lies, when we have a Dre from Love Crossing Borders, when we have these brothers out here, they want to call them gay. They suspect. They weak. Oh yeah, they preaching that passport talk. They don't love black women. You can't have it both ways, ladies. Let's keep on going. So that was that brother content. This is I've been seeing his clips make a lot of rounds lately. I believe this is Body by O. I think he goes by pause. I think he goes by Chocolate Paw Paw on TikToxic. But yeah, hard pause. But yeah, this is his brother's comment on what happened with Brother Bastion in Walmart. Yes, I'm aware of the music. I couldn't take it out. Couldn't find the clip without it. Just going to gamble. Again, BT, this is something for the greater good, so I want to put it out there.
All right, here's the situation. Protect black women, protect women. We have a situation now where this gentleman in May was in Walmart with his queen and their baby. He notices a disturbance between another man and another woman. He decides to step in and help. Upon doing so, the man that was arguing with the woman shoots and kills this individual, the man that came to help. Now, this is a perfect example of why there's such a ruckus about who should protect the black woman, who should protect women. The best way to protect black women, the best way to protect women is to teach them to defend themselves.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
Had to pause that real quick. The best way to protect y'all a lot of times, sis, is to teach y'all to protect yourselves. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten pushback with telling women to keep their head on a swivel. I'm huge on backing your car in because it makes it almost mandatory that you use all 3 of your mirrors so you can see what's behind you. Sometimes y'all are going to Target late. You're getting out of Target late. You know how these shopping centers are set up, the way the parking lot is set up. There literally could be somebody hiding in the bushes. It also, when you come out of the store, well, let me stick with the backing up. You're backing up, you're using all 3 of the mirrors so you can see behind you. So should something happen, you can just drive away. You can throw it in gear, drive away. If you're backing up and you open the door, somebody's coming towards you, you can close the door and drive away. When you pull straight into a parking lot, you open that door up and somebody sneaks up from behind because you got to get your cell phone, you got to get your purse, you dropped your keys. Somebody comes up from behind. Between the door, that person, and you can't close the door. You can scream all you want to. And the stuff they're doing now with throwing these chemicals on the napkin and knocking your ass out like that, when we tell you not to do some shit, that is fucking protection. When we tell you to do some shit, that is protection. Let me make sure I said that right. When we tell you to do something or not to do something, it's still protection. It's for a reason. Now, I was going back and forth with one of my friends. He was like, well, why don't you just tell him? If I tell you don't take your ass over there, he didn't like my wording. You can't tell someone not to take their ass over there. You're supposed to say, hey, well, if the guys over there, those guys are kind of sketchy. How is that really going to work? Realistically, in real life, how do women respond to that? Niggas, shut the fuck up, your lame ass. Go right over there with them, dude. Look, Shawty, I'm telling you, them niggas on some bullshit. Take your motherfucking ass over there if you want to. That's a black man's warning. Do that shit you want to. Now, y'all, that's universal with blackdom. I don't give a fuck if it's up north, down south, out west. Do that shit you want to. Her ass gonna stop and think. She knows what that means. This isn't a good situation. So if she goes over there knowing this isn't a good situation. If she stops and thinks and respects that man's opinion enough, looking at his body language and his voice and that shit ringing in her head, do that shit you want to. Girl, let me go and take my ass to the house. She gonna have some decisions to make. Other things to protect women. Take your mama, your auntie, my daughters go to the range. They know how to. My girl's been unloading, locking and loading since they were 8-9 years old. Haven't seen the youngest one in a couple of months. She's been busy with cheerleading and shit like that. So I got to give her a refresher course. Same thing with my oldest. She got her own apartment now. Got to give her a refresher course. Teach these women to protect themselves. You don't got to be the fucking Dora Milaje from Black Panther. But you need to know how to keep your head on a fucking swivel. How to react if something happens. Take them goddamn nails y'all getting done. Shove that shit in somebody's fucking eyeball and get that motherfucker off you.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
And if push come to shove, light his ass up. Or her. Because it's a lot of times y'all be in situations because of your homegirls and your female friends. Nobody likes to talk about that shit.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Let's get back to the video.
No one's coming to save you. It is your responsibility to protect yourself. It is your responsibility to seek out training to protect yourself. The best way we can protect our women is to teach them to protect themselves. Because as you see, this man put his life on the line, leaving his woman and his baby without a man and a father.
My husband signed up to protect me, not you. He signed up to protect me and the children. He is not jumping in front of a bullet. He is not putting himself in danger to make sure you are okay, so he could possibly lose his life and leave me alone with the kids. That would never occur to him.
Back on me. That would never occur to him.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Unfortunately, it did occur to that brother, and he didn't make it. He didn't win this time. Let me get back to y'all comments. Then we're gonna keep on rolling, man. I'm liking the flow of everything tonight. Let's keep on going. Let me see. Felicia says, what a sad story. Thank you for sharing this with us. Yes, ma'am. I got you, sis. Felicia says, small channel, but mighty. I appreciate you, sis.
You go, girl!
JC says, facts. Yep, that's... I looked at that shit. I was like, damn, I got to say this shit out loud. God damn it. Yeah, chocolate pawpaw. Pause. JC says, preach, Kofa. I appreciate you, bro. And look, we be trying to tell our, again, family members, this whole relationship space, men, women dynamic and all that, it is not solely only just about your romantic relationship. We try to tell the cousins, family members, I have been cussed out by friends and family. You worry too much. You so paranoid. Hear this shit all the time. Then some shit happened, or they think something happened. It was this creepy ass man following me at Walmart. Do you notice that guy over there? He's not even doing shit. Like you're paranoid. You're paranoid about a guy that's literally 50 fucking feet away from you. That couldn't close that gap if he was running at a full sprint without you just simply getting in your fucking car. Reacting the right way. Now that bitch made ass nigga your ass keep laying up under.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Do you want to talk about him?
No.
So again, sisters, it's a lot of times we try to protect y'all ass and you just don't want the fucking protection. Let me keep on going. Hell, Kale's in the building. What's going on, bro?
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Hell, Kale says direction and correction are part of protection.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
JT says, imagine calling the military vet paranoid. Bro, you know how many times I done got that shit? Some of them just ain't gonna listen, man. Let's keep on rolling. But you see what brother said about women taking responsibility for their own protection. Let me see. That we're gonna do this. Again, that was Bastion again. That was that one. So this is what I termed unpopular. This sister I pulled from TikToxic again, but I agree and somewhat disagree with some of the stuff. So I'm gonna just let this one run a little bit and I'll stop it a couple of times. It's not that long. Matter of fact, we only got a couple more videos and then we rolling out tonight, man. Let's keep on rolling.
I'm about to say something that's gonna piss some of you all off, but it won't be a lie. It'll be the truth. And even though you may not like this truth, it will protect you more than the black men who you are complaining about won't protect you. And so here we go. Stop crying over the fact that black men won't protect you, because crying over something ain't never helped to nothing. Black men are saying, a lot of them, that they will not protect or defend black women. And they seem to have a lot of reasons as to why. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And so you whining, crying, and begging ain't gonna fix it. The best thing that you can do at this point as a black woman is to just accept it. Stop fighting them on that. Know that when you are out in public, you cannot depend on a black man for protection. When you finally accept that reality, you will take on the responsibility of being the guardian of your own personal safety. Being in my 50s, this is a reality that I've had to accept. I have accepted for a long time now. All of the trauma that I have ever faced and dealt with in my life stem from the actions of a black man. That's a reality that I don't like. I don't like admitting that. But me not admitting that doesn't help me.
I'm going to pause it right there. This is her story. This is her truth. I am not with pushing back against people who are telling you their lived experience. This is her lived experience. I'm not going to push back against any of the brothers that have had poor experiences with women and had to take L's in fatherhood and shit like that. I'm not going to push back against your lived experience. What I will say, a lot of times when women are coming here, they're more open to tell their side of the story. This is why we get so much pushback against the manosphere, red pill, men-centric space just in general, because women talk more. When they outnumber us, they're all going to share their horror stories, even if when she says, hey, I don't like admitting that fact, but it is what it is. It's another woman that'll come out, another woman that'll come out. This is why when I'm doing this stuff for y'all, y'all literally seen me cry. Y'all done seen me piss the fuck off. Y'all done seen me give gay people smoke, straight men smoke, women smoke. Ain't nobody goddamn safe. I've said it before. I don't know if I've told y'all recently with the new viewers and subscribers. I done had to give my mama this smoke before.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
So if my mama ain't safe, ain't none of you motherfuckers safe. I do that again for a reason, for black men to find a positive fuck it. Not in just raising hell and cussing people out, but telling your goddamn story how the fuck you see fit. That's why it's important to tell these stories of a Theory Bastion. The brother did not make it home. Trying to help. I'm going to let this sister keep going, and then I'm going to chop it up some more.
So I have been weary of black men for a very long time. And I hate that. But pretending like that doesn't exist doesn't keep me safe.
Pause it again. This idea that so many women have in their head that black men won't protect them and things like that, they never put into context what the fuck triggered that result. We got to be honest about that shit. Ain't nobody except some crazy ass psychotic dude just gonna haul off and punch you in the fucking face. No one but a rapist is going to do that to you. The average day-to-day guy is not finna put his hands on you. Most guys don't even like arguing with women. We learned that lesson so goddamn long ago. That whole going back and forth with women, that shit don't work. Even when we're 100% right, you're totally wrong. Just the fact that you're a woman, you're gonna over and out talk him. I can't win a race if you still running. Even when I'm right, as a man, I know I'm wrong. So even with me giving pushback against this, brothers, you gotta be aware that some sisters just have this shit in their mind. So even when you do help, there's gonna be a lack of appreciation. There's gonna be either I'm shocked and surprised and genuinely don't know what to say because I think so fucked up about black men on a regular basis, or it's gonna be I could have did that myself. I didn't need you, nigga. So as men, brothers, be able to accept that shit and walk the fuck away. Let it keep on running.
I accept that they are the biggest threat to me as a black woman. And so I take my safety, my personal safety, very seriously. And I take full responsibility for it. Just like I don't expect anything from, say, white women, I don't expect anything from black men. Now, if one comes along and shows me something different, that's great. I'm here for it. But I don't expect it because that's not the norm. That
actually is the norm, but a lot of sisters don't realize it.
The exception.
Pause it real quick. Story time. You know how many times I've went up to a woman that I really didn't want at a club or a bar or just being out, cigar lounge, because I see this dude eyeing her when she on her third drink, and I'll start talking to her first because I know I would have a good conversation. I'm not gonna say I got all this talk game, but I have a good adult conversation. And in the midst of that conversation, right before I tell her, sis, I'm being honest with you. I'm gonna get your number. You know, we can chop it up after this or whatnot. But that dude over there in the red, don't look. The whole don't look shit. Dude over there, dude is eyeing you, and I'm telling you as a man, I'm not feeling that vibe. Y'all can say Kofa cock blocking all you want to, but when you in the club, when you in these different spots and alcohol is flowing like that, you already know what time it is. Now, if they two grown folks and they want to go over there and do that shit, then at the end of the day, the next day, the woman can't holler, great. Well, she actually can legally, because you may be too intoxicated to consent. But I would be remiss when the dude is just in there salivating. Something is off. It's different than, oh shit, Shawty got an ass. Like, every man knows that look of dude, like, damn, you see that? You see that? Shit, you gonna holler? Nah, bro, you got it. You got that one. Or that dude is make a V-line for a woman, but there's always that one motherfucker, even as men, you don't like the energy he's giving off. So it's so many times we have ran interference for y'all ladies. Matter of fact, the ladies in the chat, go ask your cousin, your husband, your boyfriend, go ask your brother how many times he's ran interference that possibly saved some woman's life or at least her box from being taken that night. Go ask him. When we get off this live, hit him up. Have you ever ran interference at a club because something just ain't feel right? Whether the dude was your homeboy or just some random dude in the club and you saw the way he was looking at this chick, could have been somebody you knew or something, you just wasn't feeling him. So you ran interference and kept that woman's attention a little bit longer just so that motherfucker fell back. Go ask him tonight. It's so many times, sis, that we protect y'all. Y'all don't even fucking know you was in goddamn danger.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Slide over here real quick. Salute to Antonio. Says as always one. Yes, sir, big bro. I appreciate you being in here.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
I'm gonna let this keep on running. I'm not saying sis lying. I'm just saying I'm not agreeing with everything she's saying, and I gotta give that pushback. It's so many times, ladies, that we protect y'all. You never knew you was in fucking danger.
To the rule. So all these think pieces, all this crying, all this whining, all this anger, redirect that. Focus on making a real plan on how to keep yourself safe. Personally, I carry mace, and I carry the good stuff. The stuff that chokes you, blinds you, makes you cough, and cuts off your breathing. And then there's Sally. She's my favorite, my Glock 17. I have many girlfriends, but she's my favorite. I practice, I stay sharp. I don't go around looking for trouble, I keep my emotions in check. I don't engage idiots.
Pause. Heard that big part. She keep her emotions in check, and she don't engage with idiots. So she's not one of those sisters going back and forth doing all that jaw jacking, gotta have the last word. She knows she got her protection. And this is the thing I tell sisters a lot of time. That equalizer, that pistol, that some form of an equalizer, that mace, that knife, then you gotta actually make a smart decision when it's time to use it. Because now some legal ramifications are coming behind it. Now y'all starting to understand the shit that men got to think about and deal with a lot of time. While y'all trying to throw us to the goddamn wolves. Because once you squeeze that trigger, ain't no taking it back. So you got some decisions to make. So I like what she's saying right here when she's saying, hey, now you got to actively have a plan. Let it keep on running.
Or fools. Because I know Sally right there. At all times, just waiting for me to stroke her. So stop crying and get you a Sally, or a Barbara, or a Betty, or Keisha. And stop depending on help that you're not gonna get. Put on your big girl panties and be a woman about it. Stop crying.
Bring it back on me. You know what? She gets her.
You go, girl!
Not mad at her, because the same shit I've preached to a lot of women. You don't know how men were raised that are out there. You don't know what situation he was in. You don't know if that dude is on his third strike. He may have been on his third strike for dope or something. He can't get in any more trouble. But he just happened to be the guy to see you getting into a tussle with somebody. Now he getting into a tussle with them. Now the police come. Now he might be looking at his third strike because he done got in a physical altercation. It's so many layers and fucking factors that people don't want to talk about. That's what the fuck pisses me off. It's like, oh man, you making up shit. I'm adding shit in because it fucking happens.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
The shit happens, and then again, it gets dismissed as it doesn't happen. This why when you go on these other panels and podcasts and shit like that, these motherfuckers don't like fleshing this shit out. Then we got two examples. One brother got a bullet in his head, struggling for his life, and one brother just ain't make it. Left a newborn. The other brother left his daughter in college. Like, come the fuck on. It's plenty of black men out here protecting, doing what the fuck we're supposed to do, and don't get none of it. We don't get so much as a motherfucking thank you. But all the attention, all the highlights go to the bitch ass dude. We so worried about trying to fix him instead of polishing up the dude that's already on the straight and narrow and using him as example of what the bitch nigga need to try to be like. Nope, you trying to fix the bitch nigga himself, but you giving him reward by giving him attention and children. And somehow, some way, this shit makes sense in our community.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
I say it all the time. This shit makes sense in our community. And no matter what the fuck happens, how fucked up we are, how behind we are in a lot of stuff, we keep doing the same actions. Let's keep on rolling, man. We almost out of here. Where's my next video? This was an interesting thing. Protect black women. Who's gonna protect black men?
Mother gets boyfriend to kill son for his life insurance policy, but he survives.
I'm still fighting for my life, whatever. She's trying to help me.
You collapse.
Nah, I never was out of it. I was up, trying to stay up and shit. I run to the street. There's this car that a cab driver that I know from the neighborhood. So I run to the cab. The cab see me. I said, yo, bro, take me to the hospital. He said no, kept driving.
I went on the floor to see if he's okay because the bullet went through, but he wasn't bleeding externally. I went on the floor. At first I was yelling call the police, call the police. His mom was outside. She was like, now you want to call the police. She never at no point went to see if he was okay. So I went down on my knees to see if he was okay. I'm trying to lift up his shirt I'm moving really fast. And then she came down and tried to attack me again.
While he's
shot on the floor.
So you got, bring it back on me. I thought I would. Damn it. Y'all give me 1 second. There we go. I don't know what the fuck happened. But you got a mother that tried to have her son deleted for some insurance money. Can't make this shit up, bro. You can't, but nobody wants to talk about that type of shit. Because it's going to be detrimental to the black woman's image. But then you got Sexy Red releasing a sex tape and then playing victim like she didn't do it. But we getting ready to get the fuck up out of here, man. Let me hold on. One last video. We're going to hear from Auntie Shahrazad Ali again. And then we're going to roll. I appreciate y'all being here tonight too, man.
Require protection because she is in her place, in her lane. And then men might feel that they can step in and protect her. A lot of our women don't want to be protected. You can't protect them whether anybody bothers her along. Sometimes we try to protect our women from a bad idea. She don't want no protection. So there's no situation where a man that don't know a woman can walk down the street and see somebody doing something to her and automatically just jump in. So that's...
Saw two examples tonight of two brothers that may or may not, one brother that may or may not make it and one brother that didn't.
It has to be an individual choice, and it has to be a situation where the woman is in order, not out there cussing, jumping up in men's face, screaming and hollering, acting a fool, trying to act like she a man, and then when some other man deal with her like she a man, then she want you to jump in and save her. It don't work like that.
It doesn't.
It don't work like that.
It absolutely doesn't.
And you have to be careful, because black women will book a fight for you and walk away.
Sister Shahrazad Ali gets
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
a lot of black women to book a fight for you and walk away. JC just gave an example of that. He trying to help this woman out and end up having to fight the dude and the girl.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
That type of shit, and ladies don't fucking realize it. Y'all gonna keep on dealing with the dudes that are the actual abusers. The guys that are protectors, you pushing away. This is why so much hesitancy. Y'all acting like there's not a space for this. There's a reason there. This stuff has been going on for so long. That was the catalyst way back then of men trying to help women out, stand up. You know, you hear all the older cats. Back in my day, we used to protect women. Now, how many of them dudes didn't make it home? Pay attention when you having that conversation. Because when you ask that, how many of them dudes ain't make it home? Watch that damn immediate answer, that knee-jerk answer. Because it's usually the real one. That don't matter. A black man's life doesn't matter. Start paying attention to the way these conversations flow, y'all. Start paying attention to how we talk to each other. I'm not talking about even the arguing, the back and forth. Just listen to what responses are given to what situations, especially when there's a man involved. Especially when it's something positive that a man needs to get. Start paying attention to those little things. It's been way too many times I'm having a conversation about this man. Something happened to this man and the immediate knee-jerk reaction was, that don't matter. His safety doesn't matter. His life doesn't matter. His finances doesn't matter. His thoughts and feelings as a goddamn human being doesn't matter. People will tell on themselves if you let them talk long enough. Slide over here. Appreciate you, Gail, for dropping a link to the merch. Mo says, any word from Sean from the Shad? No, I have not heard from Auntie. I called last night when I was on BT Live. Didn't get an answer. I text again. Now I'm getting worried. I'm going to have to do some extra sleuthing. And I think she emailed me, so I'm going to have to try to find her real name and try to reach out to somebody in Chicago. And I'm dead ass serious because this is bigger than YouTube for me. Again, thank you for that, Gail. Says, gentlemen, growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. Yes, it does. I appreciate that. So yeah, this is bigger than me. So I'm going to have to try to do some type of sleuthing because now I'm getting worried because me and Auntie would text ahead before a couple of weeks when we exchanged numbers. I had tried to call her a couple times, but it kept going to like WhatsApp and my phone was doing some weird shit. So I just started texting her. Then I took the vacay. Then I hit her when I got back. Told her I enjoyed myself. I think she might have been on that night. She might have been on that night with when I talked about the Medellin trip, and I think that's the last time I seen her online like that. So now I'm getting worried. So as soon as I find out something, Mo, I'm gonna hit you up. Let me keep on going. But that was the last video for Shahrazad Ali. Let me keep on going. Kel says, damn it, I love her. Yep, love Auntie too. Auntie Shahrazad Ali. I know you talking about Shahrazad Ali. JT says, I did security at a club for 3 years, and most male to female fights were started by the women. And when I have to grab a female to escort her out, she want to fight me. And this motherfucker, correct me if I'm wrong, JT, ain't you like 6'3", 250?
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
Oh, silly. Matter of fact, for them women trying to fight JT.
This is letter L, upper and lowercase letter L.
Y'all hold that. Jesus Christ. Man, let me get ready to get up out of here. I think we all caught up on the comments. Look, JT said he's 6'4", 300 pounds. Look, I tell y'all, man. And you know what's fucked up, JT? We laugh about that size differential. All it really takes is her word. A lot of times. All it takes is her word. Well, he could have escorted me out. He didn't have to grab my ass. All it takes is her word, and that shit might get you fucked up. That's the crazy part. Louis said, one day I had to knock out a stud who challenged me. God damn it.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
Oh. Gail says, did I get that link? Yeah, when you dropped it in the chat, you talking about for Bastion. I'm gonna go back and pull it from the chat, Gail. I'm gonna go back and pull it from the chat, and then I'm gonna drop it in the description when I update the video. Let me do this real quick. Go back to that original one. Let me share the screen before we do get out of here. So this is the one with the brother who was at the bus station. Stop. Oh, maybe that's why. Do that. There we go. I was wondering why that shit was so huge. Jesus. Read this article real quick. It says bystander shot near Westlake MARTA station. For those that don't know, MARTA is the public transportation system here in Atlanta. It says in Atlanta, a 46-year-old man was shot near the Westlake MARTA station on Monday afternoon, police say, just after 3 p.m. Officers rushed to the scene near Browning Street Northwest and Westlake Avenue Southwest after report of a shooting. Atlanta police say officers found the man suffering from a gunshot wound. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's what came out later. He was awake and speaking to the medics at the scene. Spotted the intersection. Police officers were on the scene scouring the area for clues. Investigators believe a man was a bystander and not the intended target. This may not be this one. No, I don't think this was this one because they would have mentioned his name. But that's some more crazy shit in Atlanta. There we go. Atlanta man shot in head after letting woman use his phone. There we go. Atlanta man shot in the head after letting a woman use his phone, family says. The family of a man shot in the head near a MARTA station, damn it, says it happened as he was trying to do a good deed Monday evening. 46-year-old, okay, that was the same story. This is a follow-up. So Derek Watson is the brother's name. 46-year-old Derek Watson's family says he remains in critical condition at Grady Memorial Hospital Tuesday evening. Seconds before the shooter opened fire, the father of three told his family from his hospital bed that he had lent his phone to a woman in distress while on his way to work. A family man that works. Let me look back over here. Being the warm, kind-hearted person that Derek is, he didn't hesitate to pull out his phone and hand it to her when a car drove by and shot him in the head, said Tawana Calhoun, his sister. Just after 3 p.m. Monday, officers rushed to the scene near Browning Street. What the hell? Oh, that's my bad. That was my daughter calling. Watson's family said it was a drive-by. Atlanta police confirmed they do not believe he was the intended target. Doctors told them the bullet was just centimeters away from taking Watson's life. Grady surgeons rushed right into the operating room to remove the bullet from his brain. I'm so sad, said his mom, Verona Brown, stepping away from her son's bedside to speak to Fox 5. It's hurting to see him like that. When I first approached him, tears fell from my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back on me. I think we get the picture. God damn it. Come on. Phone, word, shit. I mean, computer. Apologize, y'all. Bring that back over. Yeah. But y'all get the gist of that shit, man. Like, it's brothers out here doing the right thing. Everybody doesn't make it home. Like they just said, the bullet was centimeters away from taking this man's life. Am I frozen? I don't think I am. There we go. Had to adjust some things on the screen. All right, we back. I apologize, y'all, but we getting ready to roll, man. I just wanted to make sure I hit that article. So Derek Watson is the other brother's name. Theory Bastion is the other brother's name that unfortunately lost his life. Let me get through a couple more of these. Gail says they got who got shot in they got who got shot in the head in ATL. Let me see. JT says sonic rings and strap-ons flying all over. Look, you talking about you and your your stud altercation. Appreciate Gail with the support link. Gail said he was doing a good deed letting a woman in distress use his phone. That's the link I shared. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the one I missed. Okay, I had that one pulled up already, Gail. So I missed that one. JT said, man, that's some sad shit. It really is. Gail says, I have a premiere in 45 minutes. If you could come through, G.R.O.W.T.H. Yep, I will be there. I will be there, sis. So that's it for tonight, y'all. I just wanted to talk about this protecting black women at all costs thing. I know we had a rough night, technically chopping it up and stuff, but I had to scramble and do some stuff. But I appreciate those that stayed in here, rock with me. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate all the, I don't think I got any super chats tonight. It's all good. Let me make sure I got this Cash App, because I think, yeah, last night, Felicia, you hit me with one. So if you're still in here, sis, I appreciate that Cash App you dropped on me last night. And I want to shout out Greg W as well. He hit me up a couple times. I'll be forgetting to check my phone, y'all. When I'm on here engaged and talking with y'all, I'm actually on here engaged talking with y'all. So I forget to check my phone with the Cash Apps. So salute to everybody that dropped one, especially Felicia and Greg W over the last couple of days. Salute to both of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Felicia says, Felicia says, have a productive week, everyone. Stay safe and see you all next week live. I might do something this weekend as I'm getting into this rhythm. Like I said, I've been live all week this week. I know I ain't doing shit tomorrow night, though. I'm chilling tomorrow night. That damn new Assassin's Creed dropped. So I might be doing some nerd out shit, talking about something, but I'm gonna be playing Assassin's Creed this weekend and some other things, just kind of relaxing, chilling, long weekend. But I will be dropping chopped up videos and sharing short form content. Gail, I'm gonna slide over to your premiere in a little bit. Gail with the $2 super chat. She says, for tonight's vibes, surrounded. Oh, I can't see it on my the animation on my program, Gail, but I appreciate you, sis. And you know what time it is with that $2 super chat. Bam.
These last $2.
I appreciate you, good sis, as always. Again, everyone, this is Growth Talk, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. This is where we help men find a positive fuck it. I am your humble host, Kofa, Kofa, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell, right there on the screen. Thank you all for being in here. Thank you everybody that donated. Thank you for everybody that hit a like. I will see y'all sometime over the weekend in short form content. Definitely be back next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, coming live from the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. Like I always tell you, I love you. Ain't shit you can do about it. As always, brothers, you matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace. We out of this thing, y'all.